All right, Steve. So it's 2015, right?
Yeah.
Where's my hoverboards? Where's my 4D shark that comes and eats me in the middle of the street? My shoes that tie himself, my jacket that just adjusts to my side, dries itself and everything. Where is this stuff?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. This movie came out in 1999. This is supposed to be the future of 1999. Why are we going to the Earth or the moon on a regular basis? Where's my laser guns? Why can't I talk to people on the moon using my cell phone?
Where's my long distance phone call that costs a lot of money, but I'm still going to call to check up on you?
Unacceptable. Where's my monster zoo?
I want my monster zoo.
I want my monster island where I can go visit my awesome monsters and then be able to just check them out in their environment.
Well, I think Jurassic Park kind of destroyed that for us,
Yeah, it's not my fault Nedry's in this movie and all the monsters get loose.
Wah, wah, wah. Somebody failed on that island. Somebody failed. And he even called from the moon to check up on her.
And it costs a lot of money. You think they would have been a little bit more appreciated, but no. They cut that phone call early because everybody gets knocked out by gas. Oh, no.
Somebody's failing.
Unacceptable. Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
And my name is Arnes.
Today we're going over Destroy All Monsters, which is the final Godzilla movie.
So that means we take a break?
This little run. Yeah, we want to be taking a little break. And sorry that this video didn't come out last week. It just work and stuff sucked. So we're putting it out now.
No. See, Steve was like, wah, I can't do it today. Wah, I have my adult things to do. Wah.
But we did 5 videos. You're supposed to come over. Nobody came over.
Yeah, we got a few videos in back pocket, so it's okay.
We're a little bit ahead. But this was originally supposed to be the last Godzilla movie, which, as you guys know, it wasn't.
And man, I hope they ended it here. Because from what I hear, it just gets better. And this right here, they actually did a really good job.
Yeah, for this movie, it's actually legitimately a pretty good movie. Which, if you guys haven't seen Destroy All Monsters, essentially what it is, it's in the future in 1999. Where we have gone to the moon. And people are stationed on the moon. We go there on a regular basis and it's this awesome shit.
And you have this rocket, it takes like 5 minutes to get to the moon.
Yeah, literally, it takes like no time to get to Earth and the moon.
It was like,
awesome.
Wee!
Like, where's my shit? And what happens is you find out that all the monsters are put onto Monster Island, which is our first iteration of Monster Island in this.
It's a zoo.
Yeah, it's pretty much a giant monster zoo, essentially, where they're kept inside. But what happens is the people that are running Monster Island get taken over by aliens that want to take over the world again.
Well, be more specific. It's female aliens.
I know that one you see. That are actually...
female aliens.
God, I want to say I don't remember exactly where they came from, but they are made of metal. Essentially.
Oh, before we get too far, my favorite thing on the Monster Island is how they kept what's that? Oh, damn it! What's that flying guy's name? Rodan. How they kept Rodan in there?
Oh, with electromagnetic fields. It's a Godzilla movie. It's science.
I was like,
they kept Godzilla on there just by some mist.
I know it was.
He's just
special
like, no,
mist.
guess I'm turning around.
He's like, oh man, I'm scared. There'll be things coming out of that mist.
So then, pretty much the rest of the plot is trying to figure out who took over the island. Monsters are running rampage over random various cities of Earth, like Moscow, New York City, France.
Well, didn't technically aliens send them?
Paris.
Yeah, didn't aliens technically send them to those spots?
Yeah, they were controlling the monsters.
Yeah.
So then the Japanese Defense Force, I'm just what I'm going to call them, sent the people from the moon, who are the best people for the job, to try to find out what happened on the island. But you find out there was aliens, and then eventually they take control of the monsters, and the monsters end up having the epic brawl that we get at the end of the movie with King Ghidorah.
The only downfall.
Which we'll get there in a sec. But overall for the plot, I actually still really like the plot overall, even though it's kind of, at this point, we've already seen aliens.
Yeah.
Granted, they're different aliens.
But still, though, when they were doing this, they were like, this is our final movie. We're going to go all in out. And
yeah.
They actually did a decent job with the plot. Man, you remember some of the movies in the past?
Yeah, I guess compared to Sea Monster and Son of Godzilla, this thing's a freaking masterpiece.
Hey! Well, hello there!
Oh, we haven't gotten there yet.
Oh.
That's Godzilla's Revenge, buddy. That'll be next.
No. We're taking a break. I need a break from this. I'm gonna watch some good movies.
Like Rodan? We're watching Rodan. So personally, I feel like we've seen this movie done a little bit better with Godzilla vs. Monster Zero. It's not saying it's bad. Like, I still enjoy it overall. Like, it's a nice little take on it where, well, I guess it's still kind of the same as Monster Zero, where they take control of our monsters and try to kill us.
Well, like the
it's just
aliens
in a larger scale.
Like the alien section of the plot, I'll give you that. It's a little overdone already.
Yeah, I was like, it's essentially what we got Monster Zero, just on a grander scale.
What is this, like the third Alien? No, 9?
Yeah, because pretty much anything having to do with King Ghidorah has to do with aliens.
Well, yeah, I'll give you that. That is the only hiccup in the plot. Otherwise, it's a really decent plot so far.
But one of the things I actually liked is, for the plot, is that the humans don't actually fully defeat the aliens. It's actually the giant monsters defeat the aliens in the end.
Say, what?
Oh, it's crazy, which is something I actually really liked as a kid, where like Godzilla's actually the one that saves the day.
Finally, 9 movies in full.
Finally, he's the hero we've been waiting for.
He's been slacking for 9 movies.
For the most part, like, especially with the acting and stuff, it's pretty suitable. I wouldn't watch the dub, though. Like, it's one of the movies I actually don't really care for the dub all that much. Like, it's one of the ones I actually would prefer to watch with subtitles.
Really? Because I watched it in dub.
Like, it's mainly some of the dialogue that comes out of Captain Yatsuba's mouth is just like, eh.
It doesn't match?
Yeah, same with the doctor. Well, it's not even that it matches. It comes out really corny in the English dub, which I do love me some corniness. Like, I don't mind watching the dub, but it's just like, watching it with the subtitles is just a lot more fitting. Because you can tell the acting is definitely pretty decent. It's just, when you're matching what they're saying coming up with the way they're expressing themselves, it just comes off kind of weird.
Sad day. Now I'm going to have to watch this movie again.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Why
a good
didn't you
movie.
tell me this stuff, Steve?
It's not bad in the dub. It's just, the subtitle is definitely better. But the main thing for this movie is the Godzilla suits. Or just these giant kaiju suits in general.
God, there's so many of them.
There's quite a few, because let me see if I can name all the ones on top of my head. Because we get Kamunga, or Spiga, as you might know, the giant spider monster. You get Gorosaurus, who is originally from King Kong Escapes.
Yeah, that is one thing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. That is one thing. I didn't know who half of those monsters were.
Yeah, because they're from random movies. Like, you also get Baragon, who's from Frankenstein Conquers the World. Baron, who had his own movie.
What is this?
You had Mothra, which we've already seen previously. Same with
Mothra.
King
It was
Ghidorah.
a larva form.
You get a new suit for Angrus. You also had Manda. You had Minya. Makes a return. Woohoo!
We're all so excited.
It's sad in this movie the suit doesn't bother me as much.
It's a different suit. I hope so.
I'm pretty sure it's the same suit. Because King Ghidorah was. Yay! Because it looks so good.
That's the downfall of this movie.
Yeah, some of the suits are like hit and miss a little bit. Like, the most worst suits in the film, I would say, are Minya's is... It doesn't bother me as much as it did in some of Godzilla, because I think it's just because the screen time for him isn't nearly as lengthy. And especially since when Godzilla's standing with him, Godzilla actually looks really nice in this movie. So it kind of takes away from him a little bit, which I can appreciate.
They went not all out on this budget, huh?
Yeah, well, with all the monster suits, like, jeez, man. Because another one that doesn't look very good is King Ghidorah, because you could definitely tell this suit has been abused a bit. Like, the heads just don't look quite as good anymore.
They just ran out of money.
Like, it's just the close-up shots are just kind of like, watch it on DVD, VHS, it's not so bad. But on DVD, especially when you see, like, the blood squirting out, it's kind of, like, oozing from his cheeks. When, like, Godzilla's, like, stomping on his face.
Godzilla want to show you love him. So you
Yeah. Manda doesn't look that great either, in my opinion.
Which one was that?
Manda is the giant Chinese dragon-looking dude. He's like the serpent guy where like he wraps himself around the train tracks and breaks it.
It's one of those things I had no idea what the heck it was because I didn't.
Yeah, he's from, if I'm saying it right, it's Otagon?
Nope, I have no idea.
Moving up the totem, I'd say Varen and Baragon, which you don't really see Varen that much in this. Like, he only shows up, like, briefly.
Maybe like 10 minutes altogether.
Yeah, you kind of just see him, like, go like, hey, and fly off. That's about it. Not even 10 minutes. It's like, maybe 30 seconds. Baragon looks pretty good. Yeah, you don't really see him do too much in this movie either. Gorosaurus actually still looks really nice. I actually really like Gorosaurus in this one.
That's that, like, the dinosaur
he's
guy?
a giant T-Rex looking dude.
Yeah.
That does, like, the kangaroo kick. Mothra looks fine. Rodan looks good. Angrus looks amazing. Like, his new suit actually legitimately looked good in this one.
Wait, back wasn't popping out?
Oh, crazy, right?
You put that back.
He actually looked like he was solid. He fought in this.
Unacceptable. You put that back.
Rodan looked pretty good in this as well. And Godzilla suit. Actually, I really like the Godzilla suit for the 68. Because it's the new suit that we got for this movie. And then you also see this for Revenge and Smog Monster. I believe it's all the same suit.
Smog Monster? That sounds like
Godzilla vs. Hedorah. That one's actually a cool movie. I actually can't wait to get to that one. And probably the best reason to watch this movie is just because you get to see all these giant monsters kind of converge into one area. And also, I forgot Kumonga. Kumonga looks pretty good in this one as well. Giant spider.
Oh, that from the last movie?
Yeah, where they're like spraying King Ghidorah at the end with their silk for reasons.
I am pretty sure that Godzilla, I mean, I could be wrong, Godzilla spat on him with his fire extinguisher.
Yeah, and he caught on fire and died. But he's back!
Hey!
Hey! For reasons.
We'll just go with it.
Yeah, well, it's like a lot of these monsters. Like, I'm pretty sure Gorosaurus guy's like jaw ripped open via King Kong, the original one.
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, okay. We can solve that problem.
No, thank you. No. If he ain't shoving a tree in somebody's mouth, I don't want to watch King Kong.
Oh, actually, does he? No, he doesn't.
Oh, never mind.
It's also a worse looking Kong suit, by far.
Definitely, yeah. No, that definitely got me on that one, Steve. I really want to watch it.
But it's really awesome to see all these monsters come together to fight King Ghidorah. Which I gotta say, King Ghidorah kind of held his own for the beginning of the fight, and then he kind of just loses pretty quickly after that. And I swear to God, there's one part where Godzilla's holding on to like King Ghidorah's head, and he's like doing like this thing, and he goes to slam it on the ground. I'm like 70% sure that one of the heads just went flying. Because you see when he slams it on the ground, there's something that just shoots off, and I don't know exactly what it is. It might have been a tree prop. Well, it looked golden to me. I'm pretty sure his head just went flying in one of these scenes. Whee! It's just like, and then it's just like, oh, it's kind of fixed at the one part. And it's just like, it's one of the more brutal fights that we've seen in one of these movies. Like,
definitely.
Like, I'd say probably one of the other ones is like, where in Raids Again, Godzilla's like biting Anger's neck, and you kind of like see the blood coming out. Or when Godzilla rips off Ebera's arms.
That was just funny. That was just funny.
Okay. We actually see him like he's getting stomped on. There's like blood coming out of his mouth. You even have the guy commentating where he's like, you can hear the death throes of the monsters when they're in their epic clash. Which I also like because there's like a wrestling commentator for the entirety of this fight, which is awesome. Love it.
He kept it
even like Godzilla at the beginning, they're like, he's ready to fight. Godzilla's like pacing back and forth. He's just building himself up.
He kept it interesting. A lot more than he should have, actually.
And he also had the Phoenix monster. Which is actually a UFO. Don't let me fool you.
Okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, we're like, we have our own monster, and it's just a freaking UFO.
I'm like, did I watch a different movie? Did I miss something?
But yeah, the end fight for this movie, because the only time you really get a fight for the entirety of the movie is at the end, but it's definitely worth the wait. Just because of how amazing it is. Like, there's a lot of variety that happens in the fight, too.
I don't know if it was worth the wait, but...
It's probably one of the longer fights that we've had in one of these Godzilla movies.
Oh, it's not like 2014 when it shows up like 6 minutes?
Don't make fun of that movie. I love that movie.
No, it's a good movie.
But that's just in the same vein. Well, we got some teases here and there with the monsters. Which, for one of the teases, I love... Because there's like a little famous screw-up in this movie. Where the monster in Paris, when he rises up out of the ground, is Gorosaurus. Definitely tells Gorosaurus. Giant dinosaur looking dude. And then when they're talking about what monsters are in what city, they say Baragon.
They just rolled with it?
Yeah, which would make sense, because Baragon is the digging monster. Like, he makes holes, digs out of them, pops out. Makes sense that would be what happened, but they used Gorosaurus suit instead.
I didn't notice until you said something. Thanks a lot, Steve. Now, there's another negative thing about this movie. Thanks a lot, Steve.
God. At least for the dub. And then for the props, I actually really like the props overall in this movie. Like the giant spaceship that they used to get the Earth and to the moon and back is actually pretty sweet. Especially, like, I like how it kind of, like, in one scene you see it, like, it was, like, converged together so that it could get to the Earth.
United as one.
Yeah, it, like, combined. It was kind of like Transformers.
What's Transformers? 68. There's no Transformers, Steve.
I know. No, it's 99, remember?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. We'll give you that one.
Yeah,
They used a lot of like paintings, and they were actually a lot better than the past.
Yeah, they do use a lot of paintings. Also, like the UFOs look cool. Overall, like I like the suits for the astronauts. Is what I'm gonna say. Where it's like the yellow jumpsuit with like the weird little helmet thing going on.
Like my Destiny helmet.
Yeah, kind of. It's not even like your typical like circle helmet. It's just like got like a little like rectangular faceplate on it. It was like, it looks weird nowadays, but like even when I was watching it as a kid, it looked spacey. You definitely believe that is definitely something.
Hey Steve, you're putting me to sleep over here. You're talking too much. Wrap it up.
But I like this.
Wrap it up.
And then we also
Wrap it up.
With the monster fighting, and the cities were cool, and then like when they're fighting in Tokyo, and like all the missiles were flying, it was awesome. Even though nobody can hit anything if they're like dependent on it in this movie, like no one. Like when you see like they're shooting rockets and everything, they're like flying over the monsters' heads.
Yeah,
like, I feel like you're not succeeding at your job. Same with like people are like shooting at other people in this, and they're like running around. Like nobody's hiding in cover, but yet nobody can hit anything. Like everybody is stormtroopers. Then they even have like the cool like giant laser gun that they took off from the little rover, where like he's like shooting at the thing, and he's like, "Sir, the wires are catching on fire. Give me more power."
More power.
Which I don't think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure if the wires catching on fire, when you turn it off, they wouldn't stop catching on fire.
No. See, the logic is if you add more power, it will be okay.
Oh, well, okay. So, I think that's science. But for the majority of the movie, the props are definitely suitable. I actually really like the majority of it. And for the movie in general, I love this movie. It's probably one of my more favorites from the earlier Showa films. With it only really being topped by, I would say, Monster Zero and the original.
I have seen a lot of garbage in the last 9 movies. A lot. But I gotta say, they redeemed themselves on this one. Like the way some of these suits were, and it's just overall it was actually worth it. Like this was probably like the second Godzilla movie I actually enjoyed watching. Where it was like Courtney was talking to me, I was like, shh, watching.
So for next week, we're probably going to try to do some other reviews that aren't Godzilla related, or at least they might be out by Toho.
Skin trade.
Not doing an action movie.
Skin trade.
At least not yet. That'd be its own thing. Probably going to do some other kind of giant monster movie. Maybe Rodan or War of the Gargantuas. Might even do some newer ones if you guys want to comment below if you guys like a Pacific Rim review or something. Might make that happen.
Pacific Rim.
Get out.
He's breaking stuff. We're gonna do a review of Skin Trade. They put it on Netflix. You already know it's a winning movie.
It's not like I didn't buy it because I was just like Dolph Lundgren, Tony Jaa, and the dude from Spawn and Ron Perlman winning.
So overall, epic. Must watch.
Yeah, definitely need to watch Destroy All Monsters. And if you guys have watched Destroy All Monsters, let us know in the comment section below what you guys thought of this film. Help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today. Oh, that actually hurt. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.